With the Ceratosaurus bleeding heavily, our terror of the night tracks the Juvie hiding in a trunk for safety. There is never safety in the Isle. Look how creepy I look. I'm gonna get you now. Today we dive into the life of a Dilophosaurus, also to see what the hype is all about. The East Plains, an area our Dilophosaurus is unfamiliar with. Truth be told, this is currently a hotspot for wildlife. The spawn rate for wildlife has been increased. Everywhere else, on the other hand, is a hit or miss. I'm actually surprised there's AI here. This game seriously needs a patch though. Oh my goodness, is that a boar? Our little Dilo is astounded by the wildlife here. This is a good find at the start of its life. The baby Dilo finds multiple bodies with a chicken sitting in the middle of what seems to be a war zone. Being this small, it was worth the risk even if it was bait. A Dilo. Wonder what got it. What the? Hey man, relax! Wow, it's gotten this bad, huh? Who hurt you? Spawning back into the East Plains, the baby Dilo found a group and warns them of the canny around the pond. There were multiple complaints about an individual, so a witch hunt was formed. Justice has been served. Losing the Dilo pack from an unexpected storm, the Dilo runs around with the possibility of finding its pack once more. Unfortunately, it did not. The little Dilo explores the East Plains Dome. With man-made structures around, this is a decent ambush point to stragglers migrating to the East Plains. This has been a decent spot for a drink of water. There are a few dinos here, but after this video, there may be a whole lot more. After scavenging the riverbank for bullfrogs and failing several minutes at it, our little Dilo heads towards the nearest sanctuary east of Jungle Sector. There's food. Footprints. The footprints ended to a climb, most likely a Herrerasaurus, an ambush predator and a threat to our small Dilo. The dino carcass is close by, but there could also be a Herrera setting it as a bait. I guess this is where the footprint ends. This was in fact where the Herrera fell to its death. Then again, there could always be more than one. Regardless, a lucky find. A full-grown Dilophosaurus weighs approximately 700 kilograms with a maximum speed of 47.5 kilometers per hour. With a bite force of 85. I really don't want to cross, but I need to migrate. Time to test our luck. Come on. Woo! Easy! I'm not worried. You're worried. With a storm hitting the isle, our Dilophosaurus sleeps until the next day. Heading towards the migration the next night, oh jeez, our Dilo runs into a large Tenontosaurus. Deciding whether or not it could take down this large Tenontosaurus, our Dilophosaurus continues tracking to get an angle. Unfortunately, the Tenno found a group, but there is a galley in the small herd. Hunting it will be a challenge. I don't know if I can get the galley with the two Tennos protecting it. I'm still pretty small. Being at this size, our Juvie Dilo cuts its losses. The odds were not in its favor, and death was not an option if it could be helped. This Tenno could probably kill me with his bites. Making our way northwest of East Plains, our Dilo found a carcass. With it came a Juvie Ceratosaurus. Alrighty, this guy ran up and started eating my body. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Oh, you're not getting away. With the Sado bleeding heavily, our terror of the night tracks the Juvie hiding in a trunk for safety. There is never safety in the Isle. Look how creepy I look. I'm gonna get you now. Running through the forest blind and hallucinating out of its mind, the Ceratosaurus fell off a cliff, with gravity taking its life. GG's. Although having a perfect hunt, danger is always around the corner. A full-grown Dilo has found the Ceratosaurus carcass. And with our Dilo being half its size, it waited, not wanting to test if it would canny. There is always order when dealing with the same species. When you're an adult, you eat your fill. When you're a Juvie, you wait until food is available, even if it's a kill you've earned. The Juvie knew where it belonged in the order. Gateway is filled with cannibals due to the overpopulation of Dilophosauruses. Taking extra precaution and being on high alert of Dilos not within your group will increase your chances to survive. Hiding away in the forest for the remainder of the night, our Juvie has now grown to Subadult. Gaining more size and speed, our Dilo's life can only go up from here. In this case, up in flames. Oh my goodness, my legs! It's like playing a Carno, but tinier. Running into one of the packmates earlier in the canny encounter, our pair of Dilos heard a stego calling in this area. Hiding in plain sight, who knows how many carnivores passed this little meal. The heck is that? There you are. Ow. Its hurt box is so small. Ow! Looking back, there can only be one dino that has its hallucinations activated. It does not stack. The little stego was giving out to bleed in hallucination. A fighter until the end. GG's. Another unexpected storm. Our Dilo wakes back up the next day, losing its pack once more. Heading north, the Dilo finds some raptors. Small, but deadly in a pack. I'll take a snack for now. There was another carcass down the hill, another Dilo. With its entrails missing, it was most likely hunted like an animal and fell to its death. A situation our full-grown Dilo wouldn't want to be in. There are other Dilos nearby calling out to group with other stragglers. It's normal to hear dinos calling out. But it's also a beacon for danger, in this case, cannibalism. What are you doing? Turn around and fight! Dilos are going to be friendly, guys. GG's. With the issue of overpopulation and competition for food, cannibalism plays a large factor for population control. A bigger group means nothing if those within take no precautions and are unprepared for the worst situations. Always be on high alert, because it only takes seconds from becoming predator to prey. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I appreciate each and every one of you for giving me an opportunity to make this type of content. I want to branch off to other games, but keep commentating a major part of my branding. Happy New Year, and as always, have a nice day or night wherever you're from. Bye bye!